In this video, we will be entering employee time cards. Let's say all the activities within this project happened in the current week. Yu Ming spent 8 hours on the project on Monday, Joseph Belcher spent 8 hours on the project on Monday and 8 hours on Tuesday, and Julia Gibson spent 8 hours each day from Tuesday to Friday. Let's now enter their time cards. I'm first going to log into the system as Joseph Belcher. When logging into the system, I am presented with Joseph's dashboard. From here, I can navigate to my employee time cards and click Add New to create a new time card. In the summary area of the employee time card, which the system has now opened in the same browser tab, the system automatically selects the current week in the week box. On the Summary tab, let's now add a row and specify our settings. We can select the project, our Precision Photos project. We can select the project task and then enter our hours, 8 on Monday and 8 on Tuesday, and also put in a description. When we enter the hours in the columns representing the days of the week, the system calculates the time spent as the sum of all these columns. The billable checkbox is automatically selected based on the settings of the selected earning type. Notice that the system has assigned Not Required as the approval status of the added summary line. We can now save our changes to the time cards on the Form toolbar by clicking on Actions, Submit to submit the time card. And then again on the Form toolbar, click Actions, Release to release the time card. Let's now log off and log in as Julia Gibson. Again, we are presented with Julia's dashboard. And on the Form toolbar of the Employee Time Card, we can now add a new time card for Julia. Again, in the Summary area of the Employee Time Card, the system automatically selects the current week in the week box. On the Summary tab, let's now add our row. We can select again the project, Precision Photos, our project task, which is for the Junior Consulting task, and then insert our hours, 8 hours from Tuesday to Friday, and also enter a description. Notice that the system has assigned Pending Approval as the approval status of the added summary line. Let's save our changes to the time card by clicking Actions, Submit to submit the time card. On the Form toolbar, let's click Release to release the time card. You'll notice now that the system shows an error that the time card includes one or multiple time activities that require approval. This time card has not been released. Let's now log in as Yu Ming. Again, we are presented with her dashboard. And navigating to the employee time cards, let's add a new time card. In the summary area, again the system automatically selected the current week in the week box. On the Summary tab, we can now enter our time card. We'll select our project task, and enter 8 hours for Monday, and also include our description. Notice that the system again has assigned the Not Required as the approval status of the added summary line. Let's save our changes to the time card, and on the Form toolbar, click Actions, Submit to submit the time card. And again, Actions, Release to release the time card. To approve time cards that require approval, let's navigate to the Approve Time Activity Summaries form. We can review all the activity summaries that are pending for our approval. We are already logged in as Yu Ming, so the form shows that Julia Gibson's time activity is still pending for our approval. On the Form toolbar, we can click Approve All. We would now need to release Julia's time card, so again we'll sign into MYOB Advanced as Julia Gibson. On the All Records tab of our Employee Time Cards form, we can open the time card we recently created. On the Summary tab of our Employee Time Card form, which the system has now opened in the same browser tab, notice that the summary line is now approved. We can now select Actions, Release, and release our time card. We have now created time cards and then approved and released them, which has updated the cost budget of the project. In the next video, we will review the cost budget of the project that has been affected by the released time cards and bill our project.